You know, people sometimes ask me, what is my favorite style of meditation?
Hiya, Brittany Skipworth. How are you? And hello, Angel Carlos. How are you? Hello, Tarek's Talk. Happy birthday. Oh, it's good to see you. Absolutely. Right, how's everyone doing today? You'll skip the adverts, which is absolutely fine. So do you want a birthday message? This is for Tarek's Talk. Will do. Yay! Let's do your birthday message at the moment. For the mermaids. We're doing mermaids today. So for Tarek's Talk, so hopefully you have all visited Tarek's Talk. Right, so this is a free session, guys, for readings. However, if you want to donate on superchat, PayPal, or Cash App, that's absolutely fine for high priority. Channel members have pressed the join button for $1.99 a month, and they have 3 cards instead of 2 cards in every reading. Every live session. They also have access to their channel membership videos. Have you seen it, Tarek's Talk? I know you probably haven't, but it is there from Thursday if you want to have a look at that. Shriti and Kanka and Anjali, good morning. Right, I'm just doing Tarek's Talk, a card or two, Anjali, and then you're next because you're a channel member. Thank you for being that. I hope August is a great day for you guys. So first of all, it is Tarek's celebration day today. All right, okay, that's fine, as long as it's round. Not many people have seen that. Anjali, did you see the 29th of last week of the channel members video? Did you look at that? It was about 30 minutes long. Right, so, look at this for Tarek's Talk. He's got love. Oh, so love is essential all around you. Deep emotions, really look at your deeper emotions for unconditional love, sometimes with forgiveness, sometimes with a fresh start. All sorts of things can bring new love. So it is appreciation on a depth that will bring you greater, higher spiritual love. And we have feelings as well. So Tarot, you're having a really emotional day today, which is absolutely fine. But sometimes feelings fluctuate up and down, especially when we're looking at a deeper love. But remember, the universal energy that's up there, around there, will always love you. The God force itself will always unconditional love everything with a non-judgmental way. So sometimes we have to adopt that kind of attitude in our life about things, situations, and people. So that's your message today. Oh, that's very nice, isn't it? So love is all around. So that's an easy message for you. Nick Smiley, how are you doing? So Anjali is our channel member. So thank you. So what is Anjali's question today? No worries. Thank you for being here, Tarot's Talk. It's always great to see you. So channel members do come first after donated readings. So Anjali has got a question, I am sure. I'm glad you're doing well, Nick. Welcome to August if you haven't been here. Right. What's Amit's intentions after we think we are not going to marry? His intentions after your decision. Ooh, okay. Always difficult making decisions like that, isn't it? It really is difficult sometimes to make those decisions, but if we don't feel it, we don't feel it. Right, let's have a look. If anyone wants to donate on PayPal, please select the friend option. It's a lot easier. Thank you. Right, what's Amit's intentions for Angeli? Right, let's have a look at Amit's intentions towards Angeli. Hopefully, they're a very understanding person. Grumpy. I think he will try his best to communicate in a positive way. He does have to learn to understand that this isn't always the best thing. They are kind of looking at, oh, well, what do I do now? Is there not a future at all? So it is a little bit sticky at times, how he does feel. But with the Wheel of Fortune there to move things further on, as long as you communicate exactly how you're feeling, and say it's nothing for him personal, you know, because people take that as, oh, well, you're rejecting me. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with the situation? But people do have to realize that we have to be successful in our own rights. And if things don't feel like they are moving, and maybe they just feel like, well, what's my future about? You know, but that's their problem. You know, it is a decision. Just because we're in a relationship doesn't mean to say we have to marry people, does it? So try and move things forward all the time. Don't let them be sullen in that, because obviously they're going to take that hard. Nobody likes that. But yeah. So maybe they will kind of just try to move themselves emotionally on. So I don't know how he's going to communicate a little bit after that. But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? You can't force these things. Nick Smiley, thank you so much for becoming a gratitude member. And you now have access to the videos, the channel only membership videos. So do check them out, please. And thank you for doing that. I really appreciate that. Yay, look, you're gone green now. Right, so Nick, if you've got a question, first of all, as a new member, I'm going to give you a mermaid of the day, and then we'll give you 3 cards for your question. Look at that. Oh, you've gone green, Nick. Hey, about time. About time what? It's good going green, isn't it? But you do change colour next month. That's the thing. I think it's a funny colour you change green, but yeah, but right, there is no list, High Priestess. Channel members do have priority. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Right, so let's do Nick Smiley a mermaid, because it's Mermaid Monday. Mermaid Monday. Every day is good for a mermaid, don't you agree? Nick, if you put your question down as well, love, and I will get you going. So for the first card of the day, we have positivity. Yay! It's always good to demonstrate positivity in many situations. There always is a black and white and up and down, etc., very yin yang. But sometimes when we're positive, it makes our vibration a little bit more accepting of things instead of struggling and crying and all the rest of it. Nothing wrong with crying, nothing wrong with struggling. But we must use positivity in everything, really. So if we think, oh, the day is really gloomy, I'll wake up and you see the situation that people were worried about the day before, it's good to be positive, put a spin on it. The birds are singing, the sun is in the sky. Well, maybe, maybe not. It's not in the sky, it's in the universe, but in space. But it looks like it's in the sky, doesn't it? So, but smile on her face and really lift our mood up, even if we're a little bit down. So, being positive today is the order, perhaps. Right, hopefully you've got, hopefully it's, yay. So, have you got a question, Nick, as well? Because now you get 3 cards instead of 2. Yay! What? Oh, who's the guy that I saw on the plane way to Denver? He looked like someone familiar and somehow he really attracted me. Such a beautiful man. Um, he had golden hair, glasses, and beautiful eyes. Woohoo. Right, do you want me to try and pick up his energy to see if he liked you as well? Right, let's have a look. Ooh. Right, let's have a look. Golden hair. Sounds like lovely. Here's a complete stranger. Well, you never know, you might see him again. You know, sometimes there are no coincidences and we are all connecting. So let's have a look. The beautiful man, the god on the plane. Oh. Right, that's for Nick, who's become a channel member. They've decided to press the join button, and now they have 3 cards instead of 2 and do have priority. Tarot's Talk, if you want a few cards as well, just ask if you've got a question. That was just your little birthday message. Right, this is for Nick and that person on the plane. It was good to look, but I don't think they're available at the moment, Nick. They're kind of closed off and they're kind of hiding, and nothing's going to come of this, I don't think. It might, any energy can kind of change with that situation. But it does make you rethink things about a lot of things. So sometimes when we go, they had a certain energy about them. And it's a kind of thing, oh, I never knew that is what I wanted to find in a person. So let me imagine and let me think what it'd be like to attract these kind of people in my life. And when you do that, it's like you can see for yourself how wonderful that would actually be. So just having that one kind of encounter. I've done it with foreigners as well when I've been in places, trains, planes, and seeing different people that we never see before. And it does spark an interest about, oh, I wonder what life they're leading and where were they going, who were they going with. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like when you see on a deeper level what this means to you, it could open up a whole different arena. So it has got things flowing, the ideas and everything. So have a little word with who you are inside and then go, yeah, I really picked up a vibe off that person. And like they seem to conduct the life in such a way that it's one of those things that I might actually like to do. So yeah, it has definitely sparked some sort of interest there. Very good. But yeah, I hope you see him again. But I think it was just one of those encounters, just makes you think about different personalities. Yeah. All right, Tarot's Talk. Let's do something about that. Thanks, Nick, for the... Yeah. Yeah, so thank you, Nick, for becoming a new channel member. It's great to have you on board. Please check out those channel membership videos. No adverts, and designed especially for channel members. Okay, Toya Mail, how are you? Thank you for being a member. It's great to have you on board as well. So, right. So let me just do Tarot's Talk question, and then. Yeah, he sounds like a complete god. Did he have everyone staring at him? Some humans are just radiant, aren't they? They just have this amazing glow, and they seem to conduct their life so well. And they are an interest, an inspiration, definitely. Toya Mel, thank you so much for becoming a new supporter. You will get 3 cards instead of 2 in every live session, and you now have access to the channel only membership videos. So I will do you in a minute. I'll give you a nice mermaid for being a new person, and I will give you 3 cards in the question. But I'm just doing Tarot's Talk, and then I'll come back to you. Is that all right, Toya Mel? Yay. So let's do for Tarot's Talk a little question, a little answer. Just pop your question down, Toya, and I'll get to your question as well. Thank you. Right, let's have a look. This is for Tarot's Talk. Oh, good. That's really, really good. Oh, wow. I'm really, really pleased. So the energy surrounding your question, we've got the Empress. So that's really nice, isn't it? Coming into autumn very shortly. Just have even more patience than ever before and really nurture this dream. I think from them, they want things to develop, this situation. So everything's flowing in the right direction. And yes, one of my favourite cards is the King of Pentacles. So that brings a great amount of harmony, loyalty, and abundance. Yay! One of my favourite cards. So yeah, so things can be slowly, but some things can just be steady in the right direction. And we can see the right direction here. What a great 3 cards to have today, Tarot's Talk. So we have this wonderful person riding on their horse with their cup overflowing of new messages. So that's really nice. How sweet is that? I suppose you're reading that like it is as well. So I really like the Empress. So nurture your dreams, definitely. See them happening in an abundant way, and take lead, which they kind of don't, and bring a lot of love to the situation. So yeah, I will have a chat to you later, no problem at all. So they're really nice, aren't they? Yay, big claps. Yeah, patience. No worries at all. Thank you. Right, Toya. So first of all, for our new channel member, we will give you a mermaid, Toya, because we like mermaids. It's Mermaid Monday. So while we're waiting for your question, Toya, I'll just give you a mermaid. Do pop your... Yeah. What time do you want to do that, Tarots? We'll have a little chat. Yes, absolutely. Little chat. What time are you free? Right, this is for Toya Mel, our new channel member. Yay, new channel member. So they're going to put their question down. Channel members do have priority in the room. Oh, okay. All right, okay. So This is for Toya Mel, our new channel member. Right, okay. Yeah, that's fine, Toya. Right, so I'd laugh if manifestation came up now. Right, so this is your mermaid oracle for the day. So let's have a look for that. No worries, Toya Mel. Right, so awareness. So this is your mermaid oracle today, awareness. So being aware about who we are and what we want. You just asked about manifestation. So it's being aware about is this for your better intentions? Because sometimes if things are not what we need at the moment in time, sometimes how we manifest isn't good. However, being aware of who we are and our personality can kind of make things a little bit better. So if we understand with our personality, oh well, maybe I don't value myself enough, then one has to fix that before you actually go on to a bigger manifestation goal. So this is what awareness is all about. So be aware, are really paying attention to those things that are needed or not needed. So there's always two sides to a story. Sometimes if we have a manifestation of abundance, say for instance, are we still dragging around our poverty mind? If we have manifestation of love, are we really loving ourselves enough? So this is what awareness is bringing to yourself, perhaps. But let's have a look on an individual level, Toya, about your manifestation. Okay. So, Toya Mel, thank you for being here, guys. Donations do take priority in the room. If you do want to donate on PayPal, please select the friend option and then donate. Donations on Super Chat and Cash App, much appreciated as well. Then comes our wonderful channel members. Channel members do get priority in the room. They've pressed the join button down there. For $1.99 a month, they always have priority. They have 3 cards instead of 2 in the room, and they also get access to channel-only videos. Yay! That's exciting. So, Toya Mel, let's have a look at yourself. Oh, thank you. It is a cute mug. It is a cute mug. Do you know where I mostly get my mugs from? Secondhand shops. I love secondhand shops. Charity shops. They're so good. You find all sorts of great things. So when I find something with a cat on it, it's like, yay! It's like treasure hunting. Right, okay. So, So one of the things about your manifestation goals is pretty much the same as tarot's, really. We've got the Knight of Cups. So it's almost like what messages you actually say to yourself, how you desire. So sometimes with desiring and putting love intention into it is really how you feel about it. So with manifestation goals, some people go, right, I want this amazing mansion, and I want to have, like, sometimes it's good to have a dream, but if it's too far-fetched, then it's just not going to happen. One has to manifest the smaller steps to get to the bigger goal. Okay, I think that's a good secret to actually have as well. So knowing that it is possible within your life is true, but it has to be like some people go, I want to manifest this most famous actor in my life, and I want to marry them and live on a yacht and sail the world and all sorts of funny, really funny things. So But it's like, if you get more grounded within that, and say the little goals, because it is baby steps. We can't just wake up and live in our mansion. Well, maybe you can. Maybe you can get invited to a party and then squat. Squatters' rights in England. But yeah, no. But seriously, no, it is what you're telling yourself. It's definitely what you're telling yourself. So have an experiment and write things down about what you want and see how that feels. And if you feel, oh, that doesn't ring true anymore, then just adapt it to your way of understanding. Also, Angel Carlos, welcome. Thank you so much. Hey, we've got another channel member on board. Thank you so much. I will do you after Toya. Thank you, Angel. That's so kind. Also, Toya, we have the King of Pentacles here. This is one of the best cards for manifestation. So it does show that your goals are realistic. It just has a slow process. And here with the Ten of Wands, it is difficult. So what is difficult? Really understanding that you must kind of lead yourself and know what it is that you want. Sometimes when we come across as the King of Pentacles, it is that determination, but it's almost like focus. You've always got to focus. You've got to live your dream. It's not going to be occasionally, I might spend half a minute on my dream. You've really got to focus. It's really got to be priority. And that's how you do it. So a lot of people don't know how to do that all day, every day. I mean, I'm not saying be obsessed, but you have to kind of really know where you're heading. It's like any good entrepreneur. They have a business plan. They know how that's going to go, and they make everything possible. They're living their dream. They're literally living their dream. So you have to live that manifestation goal. And yes, it is going to be a little bit challenging, a lot to do on that, but you can get there, Toya. Yay! Well done. Just be aware. Angel Carlos, thank you very much for being a new channel member. As a new channel member, I'm going to give you an Oracle Mermaid today, and then I'll read you your 3 cards with your question. Thank you so much. Right, remember you do always get 3 cards instead of 2, and you now have access to the channel membership videos. Do check out last week's. It's for this week, obviously. I usually upload them on Thursday or a Friday. Yay! So please comment, guys, that you've seen it, because only 3 people have seen it at the moment. So just say I've seen it or like it or something like that. So this is for Angel Carlos. Thank you, Toya Mel. So, Angel Carlos, let's have a look at your mermaid today. It's Magical Mermaid Mondays. Hello, Mancy. Right, channel members always get priority within my room, followed by everybody else. Donations do take priority as well, obviously, on Cash App, PayPal, or if you're going to make a donation on PayPal, please select friend. Pay friends. Toya, it's only 1 question per session. I will be on later on, so come and ask about that. Is that okay? Right. Let's just do Angel. I will be on later. Yeah, I'll be on later. Later on today, hopefully. Right, Angel. So for Angel Carlos, yeah, thank you. I'm on all the time now. Right, so for Angel Carlos, we have light. Light is a great way to show us the dangers within our life. This lighthouse here, the mermaid knows that to be protected by the light is important. So when we shine our own light, it is a beacon that people can be attracted to us and situations. So when we do have light, we can cast shadows as well. Nothing wrong with shadows. They're little patterns. Sometimes we have to notice patterns within our life, but the light will always shine, and spiritual light is always there to help us release negativity and also unlearning. So the light in your life will shine no matter where you are. Oh, what a lovely message. So, Angel, you did ask a question. You asked Alicia. Right, let's have a look at Alicia. Hiya, guys. Thank you for being here. Do pop your questions down. All questions are randomly picked. Channel members do have high priority within my room. They are the people who have gone green or have a special sticker after their name. They have 3 cards instead of 2 in every live session. They also have access to channel-only membership videos that I do hope Angel will go and check out. Just to help our little spiritual journey. But let's have a look at Alicia. Thank you. It does help. It's there for you guys. It usually comes up every Thursday or Friday, that particular one. Right, let's have a look at this lady, Alicia. Right, let's have a look. Oh, this has got a she's very gentle, isn't she? Oh, first of all, she's coming across as the high priestess, which means that sometimes she has to really go on a deeper level. So she's trying to work out how you feel about her. So she's going to really find a spiritual connection deeper than before. She can work with you with the energies, and she can make things happen. So in a way, she's not going to, she's a very kind of closed off person about some private issues, no secrets or anything like that. She just has this reserved kind of feeling, but she can work with you and she can make things happen. She does like you. I reckon she really does like you, and she wants to work with that energy. But there is a sense of being a little bit reserved. So that's why she uses this. It's like that spiritual awareness. So for yourself, if you really kind of mirror that and really go into your intuition and kind of read between the lines. Sometimes body language is one of the things that we give away what we're really thinking. But this one, she will reveal what she does like and what she does want. So I think this has a sense of success to it. So hopefully you can communicate to her in a little way that it's not rushed. As I said, I think she does have a reservedness about her. But I'm pretty sure you're the person who can kind of open up, make her open up a little bit more. But yeah, I think that's good. Remember, if you shine your light, then she'll be very attracted to it. It's like a moth to the light, a moth to the flame. So, Angel, just be your usual self. That's all you can be. But yeah, I think she does like you, or at least she's mystified by the whole process. So that's nice. So thank you guys for being new members today. It's really good to have you two on board. Thank you very, very much. Have a good day. Remember, every live session you do have priority on 3 cards instead of 2. Thank you, Angel Carlos. Baked Cake, hi, how are you? I missed you over the weekend. I didn't see you for ages. How are you doing? How are you doing? And what's Baked Cake's question? Baked Cake, did you see your channel membership video that I put out on Thursday? Do make sure you watch it. It is there for channel members only. And just make a comment that you've seen it. I would appreciate that. And I hope your weekend went really, really good. Have you got a question today, Baked Cake? Your friend Mad Soul isn't up yet. He'll be asleep. I'm fine. I'm waiting for your question. You have priority in the room. Guys, it is random questions. All questions are picked at random, except channel members who do have priority. They are the people who have gone green and have that sticker at the back. General reading for Baked Cake. Thank you. Right, let's see what's going on for Baked Cake. Yukta, how are you today? Are you having a good day? Welcome to the week. Do pop your question down, Yukta. Thank you. Right, let's have a look at Baked Cake. Yeah, no, still far too early. Believe me, he goes to bed really late. Oh, he goes to bed really late. Sometimes he wakes up early, but generally he's a bit of a night owl. So we don't see him until after midday. Right, let's have a look what you need to know, Baked Cake. But he's a fun guy, isn't he, Baked Cake? He's a fun guy. He's a bit of a mushroom. Right, Baked Cake, let's have a look. What's going on with Baked Cake? Right, channel members always get priority in the room. They pay $1.99. They press the join button down there, and they have access to channel-only membership videos, and they have 3 cards instead of 2. Yeah, it's funny once we get in these habits. Right, quite a lot's going on for you. If you want to. Baked Cake, we have the Page of Cups. So it's time to get out there and be sociable. Yay, go on the internet and have a chat. Yeah. But yeah, find the inspiration in new things, new hobbies, new relationships, new ideas, all sorts of things. Paying attention to what you think is the new way of going. So when you've brought your higher self into the situation and really know what it is that you want, you can start to do things. Be really inspirational in that. Sometimes when we just make things in the most simplistic way, like understanding about our heart in a new way, then we can have socialize, socialize, what that. So you do socialize on the internet. You're always socializing. So, so you got the Queen of Pentacles here. So you can develop your dreams. Find a new dream. Know what it is that you really want and ground yourself in that. This is about putting down roots and then allowing the tree to form and be a big tall tree within the world. So this is like a manifestation as well, but it's more of a nurturing side. So be a little bit gentler and you can manifest exactly what you do want here. So I think that's really, really nice. And because you are a channel member, I'm going to give you a mermaid as well. We're going to give you a mermaid just because it's Monday. Monday mermaids. Exactly. It's good being social, isn't it? And then we'll do our yukta. Awareness. You've got awareness as well. So be aware of what we're saying, what we're thinking. It all has a vibration to our highest good. So what can you be aware of today? Yay! Yukta, will you get a job in the next 3 months? It is. It's a lovely Monday messages. Right, Yukta, will you get a job in the next 3 months? Let's have a look. Right, Yukta, will you get a job in the next 3 months? Let's have a look. It is. Yeah, because we can drag ourselves down with our imagination, can't we? So we do have to be aware. Right, let's find a job for Yukta. Let's have a look for Yukta and a job. Right. I don't know what the problem is around that particular issue. It is going to. We've got the Six of Swords reversed, so it's like that whole thing. You're still in sticky water kind of thing, so it's not going to be easy. This. I don't know what kind of job you're trying to push through, but keep being successful with your business. You know what you do privately. Just keep that going. So you do also have the Empress, and the Empress is a fantastic time to reap what you sow. So make sure everything is spot on what you are going for with jobs. This is always about the mother and being patient. So it's a tireless job, isn't it, being a mother? But believe me, it is. No matter how old a mother is, it's still very difficult. So, but it does mean you do reap certain rewards. So your job will come in, but I don't think it's going to be particular fast. You're just going to have to keep doing, the tireless work, the ungratefulness of work. Put in the effort, no reward, but you will get reward. So you've got the Five of Cups here, a little bit of disappointing aspects. So it is disappointing when jobs just don't seem to open up for you, but really, really pay attention, because it's like here, we just got to put in the work. You've just got to keep doing it, applying, looking, maybe look outside the box. 3 months. Yeah, that's kind of, this is a very autumnal card. So I think you will, within 3 months, get there, hopefully. And we see the 3 cups spilt. So maybe just after 3 months, but yeah, really push the boat out, but just have patience with this. It's obviously a sticky time where things have collapsed and all sorts of things. It's with the world events, isn't it? It's always been a little bit challenging, a little bit difficult. Did I give you one of these? I can't remember now. Yeah, it is. Yukta. Can't remember. Did I give you a mermaid? I can't remember. I'm going to give you another one. If I gave you one before. Anyway, this is for Yukta. Because she needs cheering up. Don't you, Yukta? We need cheering up with the mermaids. Yes, we do. Hiya, guys. Just pop your questions down. It's great to have you on board. All questions are randomly picked. Move forward. Got Mr. Neptune here pushing forward. One has to always push forward with our dreams and our goals. When we've been, when something collapses with a 5 of Cups, it's like, oh, another job offer's been declined, not looked at. You just got to push forward. keep moving forward. Hold your, what are these called? Anyway, Mr. Neptune's got one of these prongs. Use it to move through the sludge all down here. Just keep moving. Move forward, Yecta, and you'll get there. Yeah? Yay! Thank you, Bake Cake. So, thank you for being here. Make sure channel members do check out the channel membership only videos, which I'll put out on Thursday and Friday. Once your membership opens up, you've got access to all of them, so do check them out. Messages can be timeless. So, donations do take priority on Cash App, PayPal, and Superchat. If you do want to do a PayPal, like someone's done, please remember that being a friend is probably a really good thing. Thank you, Laura. Can you put your question down, please? Yeah, thank you, Laura. Right, you have got your question down. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. My question is regarding Justin. I just want to know how he feels and what our relationship will look like in the future. Right, let's have a look. Clear the decks. Okay. So, Bake Cake, if you just tell people, please, I'm on a donated reading. Thanks. Right, let's have a look. Justin and Laura. Brittany, it's good to see you. How are you? I'm just doing a donated reading at the moment, Brittany, but I will be with you in a minute. Thanks. Well, a few minutes. Okay, thanks. Right, Laura. Justin. Donations, if you're going to do through PayPal, can you pick the friend option? You can also donate on superchat or cash app, please. Thank you. It should be in the pinned message. Nobody reads pinned messages. Me and Mad Soul have a good discussion about people don't read. They don't read titles of videos. They don't read anything. Yeah, it's funny that. Right, Justin and Laura. Justin and Laura. Right, whoa, let's do 2. Oh, right, okay. So thank you, Laura. Let's get down to your reading. What's going on with this situation? So, Bake Cake, if you just tell people I am on 2 donated readings, so it will be a little bit of a while. So, first of all, for Laura, what's going on with Justin and what kind of things are they kind of thinking? Well, it's not an easy life at the top, is it? Dear. I think Justin, though, he can see a future, maybe, but it is very slow. It's very kind of difficult for them at the moment, though. But on a positive note, that this is one of the most positive feelings he's thinking of today. So even though it's slow and steady, at least it is slow but steady. I think I've got this loyalty about them to see that I can see the future, but it's very difficult. And the reason why it's difficult is because this poor guy, he's very in his head, always in his head. So he tries to overanalyze things where he doesn't need to have to. So I think he makes a lot of drama for himself. He really does. So this is why he displays the 10 of swords. So he has been obviously hurt a lot in the past, and he just can't see a way out. Sometimes he'll trap himself for days, weeks, months at a time. But this is positive because it does give him... Every single time he's had a challenging situation, it's almost like he can find a solution to it. And this is why within relationships, he can kind of think things out. Well, that's happened before. Should I do things differently? Should I do them the same? But sometimes he just has to make things a little bit simpler and thinking, right, what do I want? And what does the other person want? Yourself. So even though he complicates it, it could actually simplify it. Do you know what I mean? It's not hard, but it is for him. So sometimes he'll go emotionally, well, I can walk away from that situation. And sometimes he does do that. And like I said, it does take a lot of time spent away from these situations. It's almost like he can't look at another points of view. So he does get caught up very much in his own pain a lot of the time. So he really isn't seeing things clearly as how simplified they could be. So this judgment for himself is turned upside down. He really needs to do that and see that he can see his future. So when he looks at that, it's almost like, oh, well, it's not that good, actually. You know, what can I do about that? Or should I do anything about that? Should I give up? So this is why he's got this, you know, walking away emotionally. It's like, oh, well, I've put in so much effort. There's nothing I can do about it. It's not going to work. That's the mindset sometimes it goes through. But like I said, he can see the future if he inspires himself and learns that, okay, it's okay to be different, and it's okay to feel that maybe if I do things differently, which the 10 of Swords says you have to do things differently, you have to think of things differently. Not every relationship's the same. Well, we think it is, but it's actually not. We're all so different. So he has to take that into huge consideration. So it's almost like he has wanted to walk away in many circumstances. But because this is reversed, it's like, maybe I should give myself a chance. So, oh, it is complicated, isn't it? So it's almost like did want to move away from stuff, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should hang on. And that's why these two cards here are very positive in moving forward. So how does this see the aspect about what's going on between the two of you? Let me read these two cards for you to give you some hope while we're here. It does say to make an effort. So this whole relationship has to make an effort. You've also got a past relationship on the cards as well. So that kind of makes it a struggle because, you know, what happened in the past has been in the past. And it just means that you still might be working out certain things in this lifetime. Yay. So it's not, as you know, it's not smooth sailing. So we show here how he sees yourself further and how you see the situation. It's like it is very hard to sort out. It's just too difficult at times. Oh. So both of you need to um, maybe communicate a little bit better about what's differences and what's happened in the past and how you've come to the conclusion that sometimes we have ideas and some other people especially here it's like maybe people have been saying, well, if they really loved you or they really wanted to do, they should do this. There's no should about any relationship. Really isn't a should. Do you know what I mean? And so I'm hoping that both of you can sort out differences to how you sort out differences, but on a gentler way, if that makes sense. Also, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. It is reversed. So it's almost like even though he sees the future, it's like very hard to ground this relationship. It's very hard to nurture this particular aspect going on. And simply because of the Four of Cups, it's like emotionally, one has to really emotionally attach in this situation. So we've got two not so good cards on the emotional aspect, one ignoring the situation and one having a strop over if things aren't working in their favor. It's sort of like, oh, I'll just hide. I'll just go away from that. It obviously doesn't work. I'm not doing it. However, there are two aspects here with the Hermit. It is upside down. So I reckon the both of you need to put it this way and really understand that if you need time out from each other, you can sort out those things. You don't have to be on top of each other or just trying to make things, force things into working when sometimes we just need a little bit of alone time to say, right, what's my personality in this situation and how can I cope with it? So it is, if you were to both kind of meditate on what you are like as a person, as well as in interacting as two people, then the wisdom of that will come out. You do have justice as well for this situation. So this is a great card to see the balance between both of you and see what you both want. So that's a kind of good aspect between looking at the future and balancing what is kind of the right things to do in these situations. So as long as you both communicate quite well about what upsets you both and the expectations, which kind of shouldn't be there, but also discussing what it is within your life and what is going on in the future. So let's have a look at those kind of aspects and see what's going on with that. What's wrong with Justin? Honestly. Right, okay, so we do have a good card here, Laura, as in the King of Coins. It is one of my favourite cards, which I tell people all the time. So it's like, along with the Knight of Pentacles, now we've got the King of Pentacles. It's like they can see if we iron out all those kinks and cracks and whatnots in a relationship, and understand that maybe we need space, maybe we should take that little bit of space and be more independent in the relationship, then it has got a flavour that it could work a lot better. We have this card, the Six of Cups, and that's always reversed as well. That this is for Laura. I will be with Brittany in a minute. So with the Six of Cups, it is reversed. So sometimes we have a look at idealistic relationships, but I think for you too, you know, the memories of what you both started and maybe what you want in the future, you do have to put a realistic spin on it. So if this person takes a lot of time out because of the job, or he wants to make his career a lot, you know, bigger, which I think they do in a way. I think that's their personality. One has to just look at that's the personality, and when you don't struggle with that, that'll be a lot easier. There is going to be. It needs their own website. Oh, thank you. I'm on TikTok now. I- I'm on TikTok, but yeah, this is much slower. More, yeah. Anyway, thank you for that. It's really good to hear. Do you know, Brittany? When I actually email you, I wonder if you get my emails. Anyway, moving on. Eight of Wands. So things can come quite fast in situations, but again, this can be overstressed as well. So as long as you both don't become overstressed in these types of relationships, in different personality kind of traits and things like that, it can work. It really can. And you can see this with the Nine of Cups. Yay! So for Justin and Laura, you know, that this has got a good wish. What you do accomplishment in these difficult times, with these situations, about, you know, just how he is. You can persevere in this. So if you study a lot of patience and understanding and empathy and compassion for this person, and they do that to you as well, then it's got a good flavour to do so. So we do have the eight of, well, yeah, we have this. It is reversed, but focus and understanding. What one of the two issues in this particular relationship for the future is working on ourselves individually and seeing that the opportunity is there. So I hope Justin can kind of let go of certain issues that he struggled with. Um, it is going to be a lifelong lesson. So I don't know what lesson you did have previously, but it seems to be an ongoing thing where you have to both focus on relationships. I mean, they're not any relationship on the planet. It has it's difficult. It needs work. It really does. We need to, what we put into ourselves is what we put into other people as well. So take the opportunity, perhaps both of you, to learn about ourselves, how we react to certain people. But yeah, I think if you both, Laura, if you both understand that you can have a future, but along the way, it's almost like just understand each other, and hopefully you can express in a gentle way. You know, a lot of people don't realize what love is, unconditional love, and it's not about control or wanting what's, you know. Um, you will talk to a lot of elderly people in the community, and you ask, how can you be married for 60, 70 years? And they go, always put the other person first. Because if you always put the other person first, putting both of you first. So there are lessons to be learned. I think we live in a society that we want things quick all the time. Yeah, of course we do. But this is going to take a little bit more patience, Laura. So hopefully that made sense. But we wish Justin a lot. I know he's going through some stuff which makes it very difficult, doesn't it? So I do hope that helped, Laura. Do let us know. So, Brittany, now we're on to Brittany, please. Right, Brittany, how are you today? It's good to see you. So, do you just want a general reading, Brittany, or what's the story? Yeah, is that a yes, two faces and a smiley? Does Brittany just want a general reading? Yeah, okay, let's see what's going on. Little Virgo, good to see you. Thank you for the donation. Is it just a reading? A reading, a general. First of all, we'll just do Brittany, please. Thank you. Oh, Brittany. Right, let's see what's going on for Brittany. Donation readings do take priority in the room. I'm doing Brittany and then another reading after that. Donation readings. Next come channel members who have priority. They've pressed the join button down there for $1.99 a month. They always have priority in the room. 3 cards instead of 2 and access to channel only membership videos. Right. So let's see how Brittany is today. Thank you for the donation. Brittany. Laura, did you get that reading? If you didn't get the reading, please rewind it. You can always revisit the reading time and time again once it's processed. Right, let's see Brittany. Right, let's have a look. What's going on? Right, you let's give you right. You have missed out, Brittany, on the new unicorns. I'll give you some unicorns. Silly Cliff, thank you very much for becoming a channel supporter. You do have access to the channel membership videos, and you will have 3 cards instead of 2, and always get priority within the room after donated readings. So you will be read after the donated readings, Silly Cliff. Fancy being called Silly Cliff. Right, this is for Brittany and a unicorn, because these are very special. I love these unicorns. Right, okay. And also a mermaid. Magical Mondays. Ooh. Right, okay. So I am on donated readings, guys. Do make sure you listen to the moderators. Thank you. Right, okay. So this is for Brittany Billets. So we have a general reading for Brittany, and I've done what you on a soul level, an emotional level, and moving on. And I've got you a nice unicorn and a nice little mermaid to go nicely with that. So what's your soul wanting to know just at the moment? Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords on a soul level. So just at the moment, where your soul and your spirit is going. Sometimes when we have a look at the Knight of Swords, it's all about rushing those thoughts too fast here with the past. We have to be in control. So if your mental body is just going too fast ahead on a lot of things, it says slow down. Just slow down those thoughts. Be concise, almost like in the moment. And when you pick up with the High Priestess, it's like follow your intuition, but your soul purpose. Don't let the mind rule who you truly are. You truly are a magnificent person who has a purpose, and following that purpose gets you closer to understanding that the soul won't have to work hard. But when we think and overthink and get pulled around by different opinions, we're just being a robot. So the knight, especially the Knight of Swords, will always follow the king's commands because it's just a slave. So we don't need to be a slave to society or to circumstances. And that's why spiritual energy will always persevere the truth. And that's perhaps why you do have this particular unicorn, which says the pool of Christ light. So this has got nothing to do with religion. It just means the ascended master of the Christ has brought unconditional love from the God force. So within that, everything dissolves and everything is on a higher level. So the unicorn wants to help you bring down to you on an unconditional way. So anything you can struggle, pay attention to your higher self and your angels, your spirit guides, and even God, the God force, if you like, bring that down and really allow your soul to be more relaxed. And so simply because with the Ten of Wands, things can get overstressed. So as I said, relax. So if you're thinking there's too much mind clutter, going, got to do this if I don't do this, and it's just maybe write things down and then cross them off. I've never done that myself. I don't think I need to. Oh, I do. I really do. But the thing is, we don't need to get overstressed and overwhelmed by too much to do. So it's being a little bit logical and free thinking almost. So that's what your soul is trying to say today for Brittany. And then we have on the emotional level, right, we have another spiritual card, very spiritual today. So the Hierophant. It's about listening to your inner voice again, but with a spiritual teacher. So I don't know if you are religious or just plain spiritual, but it's really good to have a look at teachings and unteachings. Sometimes we become indoctrinated in religion or culture or all those kind of things, and we believe it. We believe what our parents say from a very early age, and then we constantly believe teachers, politicians, and all the rest of it. And it's very rare that a person goes, hang on a minute, I'm just going to question a thing or two. And that's probably a good idea. On an emotional level, question what it is and what it isn't. And that's quite a good idea. Maybe. You've also got the Five of Swords here reversed. So it's almost like, again, these thoughts that are going around and around, or could do, if they haven't been, it's like a lot of decisions, a lot of clutter. So instead of walking away from it, you're not. With that way, it's like, let's emotionally move away from that feeling, from that kind of emotion. So when it's reversed, it's almost like maybe you're holding on to something that you believe is absolute truth. So this is why you've got a lot of spiritual cards coming up. Question it. Question that feeling. Okay, I feel about this. Is that the right thing? Have I outgrown that? Or do I want to grow into something? There's always two sides, isn't there? So emotionally have a look at that. And then you're on the Hanged Man, another kind of spiritual card, but it is reversed. So it's like you probably do need time to hang around waiting for your answers. Have more patience with that. Don't think that your life is been like a sacrifice as well. One has to really connect to your own truth. So emotionally connect. Don't feel like, oh, life is just, what's it for? What's my life for? And give yourself time, patience with that. You will find your answers. You definitely will, because you've got a lot of spiritual cards there to help you bring down the answers. So moving on that, did I give you the yeah? And just to remind you, you've got the inner knowing as your mermaid. So that is definitely the High Priestess. So you are going through something quite spiritual at the moment. Your soul is crying out. Your spirit is crying out to actually know within you. So it's almost like if you can imagine a person inside a room, help, get me out of this jail. Help, 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 help. So, yeah, you will find your answers. Turn to spirituality. It's people don't think praying is a good idea. But if you connect to your higher self, your spirit guides, angels, whatever you can kind of connect to, that will give you your answers. Absolutely. So you are going through a time. Right, what's going on down here? So, maybe on an emotional level, Brittany, moving on from this, you've turned the Three of Cups kind of upside down. So maybe, not only with the Ten of Wands, but also with the Hangman reversed, and now this reversed. It's like maybe you do need time out from people, from friends, from family, from all sorts of people, to make a kind of new group of people that can support and that you can trust. So finding new people might be a really nice thing. You do have the Devil as well, which is turned upside down, which is quite a good idea. So things that you have believed in before, as I said, maybe you're turning against, away from them and trying to find that inner truth. So at this moment in time, just question things. Oh, I wonder about this, or oh, what's going on with my family? And as I said, we don't have to always listen to what we think is. We can make our own way. And this is the last card for Brittany. The Star card. So sometimes our personality does get dragged into certain habits and one with the devil, but certain ways that we are, and that's absolutely fine. We've all got a star to follow. So follow your dreams and have faith. Have faith in yourself. You know, you are the leading lady, the leading role within your own life. So lead yourself to where you want to go, but take time out to reevaluate what it is that is going on within your life. So as I said, I think you're going through a lot of spiritual stuff with the unconditional love and light and the inner knowing. So those two cards were very good for yourself. So yeah, so all the answers are within you. So hopefully that made sense. So it is a heavy reading, I suppose, but it's good. It's good to develop into certain aspects that we can kind of see. So Brittany, thank you for always supporting my channel and donation. I do hope that helped. Sadly, Cliff, you are going to be after the donated reading of Lil Virgo. Did Lil Virgo put a question, or is it just a general? General? Right. Whenever people want to re-listen to the readings, they can always rewind it when it's processed. Right, so Lil Virgo, are you still here? Let's hope so. So I just done a donated reading, guys, for Lil Virgo, and they want to know what's going on with themselves today. You've got a relationship question. Oh, yeah, there you are. What are Osmar's intentions towards you? Okay, I found your question. Thank you for waiting, Lil Virgo. Thank you for the donation as well. So let's have a look. What are Osmar's intentions towards you? Okay. Right. Right, Lil Virgo. Thank you, Bake Cake. You're doing a wonderful moderating job. Wonderful. Right, Little Virgo. I might be buffering a little bit as well. Sorry about that, guys. Little Virgo. Let's have a look what Osmar's intentions for Little Virgo. Good job, innit? Good job. She's doing a good job. You're doing brilliantly. And you haven't got Mad Soul to annoy you. Oh, it's peaceful, isn't it? It's peaceful without Mad Soul. Poor Mad Soul. He'd be snoring his head off. Snoring his head off. Right, Little Virgo. Okay, this is for Little Virgo. Right, let's have a look what's going on with your romance cards. Little Virgo and Oscar. Yeah, Taurus talks around. He hates deleted messages. He can't stand it. It's his bugbear. So, oh, it's funny. Right, okay, little Virgo. A mad soul. They go delete, mute, delete, mute, delete. Ding, 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 ding. It's funny. Right, little Virgo. Let's have a look at your Ozma. I'm also, because I'm curious, going to give you a soul connection between you two. See what's going on there, Mrs. For little Virgo. Yeah, Bake Cake, if you don't know Tarot's Talk, he's a lovely guy. We call each other twin flames. Don't we, Tarots? Right, this is for a little Virgo. Ozma, little Virgo, Ozma. Ooh, that's interesting. No one's got that before. You're the first person who has ever got this card, little Virgo. Oh, that's interesting. No one's ever got that. Right, okay. So what is their intentions towards you? Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, Ozma. I'm going to read this one first, just so you know what's going on. This is the getting to know you. Do you know, at any stage of any relationship, even if people have been married for 60 years, getting to know a person is very important. Simply because we do change our hopes, our desires, our dreams. But in the beginning, when things are a little, getting to know how they react in certain circumstances is important. Like, for instance, I know when I've rattled my husband, he'll go silent. You can't get a word out of him, which is fine. Leave them alone. So that's fine. So just getting to know each other's, ins and outs, it is important. So that's a flavour of that. So how does he intend to look at this situation? Yeah, the Hierophant is upside down, so that connection, it can be kind of off and on. And I don't think he looks at things in a deeper way than he could do, perhaps. So it is kind of a little bit surface, but as I said, just getting to know that person on a little bit of a better aspect, you'll actually know. And you do have this soul connection of honor, which says, honor your loved one, and you will notice your relationship becoming stronger. So we do have to, it's kind of a respect, but it's honoring. Not many people honor. It's a little bit like being grateful for the person, but being privileged almost and finding that honor. So that has to come both ways, doesn't it? So on a soul level, you both need to understand that. So having a spiritual connection would be quite beneficial, but if it's not there, it is all surface stuff. But you do have a celebration to actually know. So obviously he intends to be very sociable with you and get to know you on a bit better. He has turned the Ten of Cups upside down. So maybe you can't go all the way just at the moment, but it has got the possibility. If this is demonstrated in a reading, then it's definitely got the possibility to go all the way. So I think if you get to know each other's, habits and qualms and how they react in certain situations and understand one another, I think that's definitely a possibility. You've also got here the Eight of Swords. So sometimes they can be very stubborn and they can be very stuck. Probably a fixed sign, demonstrating a fixed sign, whether that's a rising sign or not. But yeah, sometimes they can be very kind of closed off. So don't run before you can walk within this particular aspect. Also, he has turned the Four of Wands upside down, which is okay because he's got the Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So it's almost like he's tottering on going forward. So, when people sometimes say, we'll do this and we'll do this, and I definitely want to get married, I definitely want kids and definitely want that, but they don't really feel it, they don't really know it. He's got to know himself before he starts spurting off about all the good things. So I'm not saying don't believe him when he does it, but he's got to really understand how he feels. And you've got to both understand what you want at this time. It does have a flavour of that, but one's got to really, like I said before, honour and grateful. So this is, if you feel that you're not getting the respect within the relationship, then yeah, they will try to defend that from them. And it's almost like they can't really fully commit at times. So I'm hoping that Osman will learn over time, when you have got to know each other a little bit more in each circumstance, that you can move through those energies. And obviously it takes that one special person to understand, to break down walls and break down barriers. So little Virgo, I do hope that helped. Oh, Tarot Stop. People have been deleting messages. Right, I'm just laughing at certain people's. Right, so now we're on Silly Cliff. Don't know why you call silly. Right, so first of all, for Silly Cliff, we have for a welcoming Milo. Yeah, I've heard of Milo. Mind you, I've been in New Zealand, so that's probably where I've heard it. Right, Milo. Oh, calling Silly Cliff Milo now. What are you doing to me, baked cake? But this is for Silly Cliff. So hopefully, little Virgo, that was okay for you. Thank you for the donation and thank you for the question. So we've got Silly Cliff, and as a welcome to Monday, Silly Cliff 512, we have a mermaid message for you before your question. Did you have a question? Can you put your question down, Silly Cliff, again, and I can do it. Channel members always take priority in the room after donated readings. Channel members are those people who's pressed the join button next to the subscribe button, and they've seen that it only costs $1.99 per month to join. You always get 3 cards instead of 2 cards in every live session, and you also have access to channel only membership videos. Do check them out. They come out on Thursday or Friday. No adverts either. So hopefully, Cliff, they'll go and have a look at those later and comment, I've seen it, so I know who's watching them. Right. Silly Cliff, will you find love? I mean, I'm doing your mermaid first. Oh, you've got blessings. So that's really good for your mermaid to give you blessings. So sometimes, have you heard the expression, count your blessings? Well, this is the day to do it. So count your blessings about many, many things. But yeah, do kind of look at them, and it's almost like being grateful. So blessings can mean all sorts of things. If you wake up and go, oh, it's a blessing that I had a good night's sleep, because there are people who have insomnia. Oh, it's a blessing that I've got my eyesight. I've woken up. Okay, it might be a bit dodgy at times, but at least I've had that. So if you go throughout your day and count your blessings and really be grateful for that, it actually makes us a little bit humble and really feel the love. You start to feel, wow, I'm expanding in that love. So for Silly Cliff, when you said, will you find love soon? You definitely will when you count your blessings. So that was your beautiful mermaid. And let's find your question. What was it? Will you find love? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, will you find love soon? Right, let's see if you're going to find love soon. Is Silly Cliff going to find love soon? Let's have a look. What country are you in, Silly Cliff? I'm in England. Probably know that by my voice. USA! Thank you, Beck. You're such a good moderator. You really are. Right. Finding love soon. Ohio. I've not been to America except landing in the airports. Right, the energies surrounding will you find love soon is what's going on for you. So, having a look towards the future, maybe realizing what it is that you do want is always a great thing. When you come across the King of Swords upside down, it's how we're communicating what the future is and what soon is. Don't be caught up too much with the soon, because that's just a mind trap. It literally is a mind trap. So sometimes when we think ourselves, some people say, I'm single. They come in and they go, I'm single. Will I find love soon? Right. That's the first error that they make. I'm single. And it's almost like a confession. I'm single. Do you know what I mean? And it is a mind trap. So these mind traps that we play with ourselves, we do have to, this was reversed. So the Page of Pentacles need to be put this way to be able to understand that there is a future, and love is the simplistic aspect of first doing the work for ourselves with that self-love and expressing that, communicating that to us, and walking away from traps like, oh, is my soulmate here, or my twin flame, or all these kind of aspects that put us in a trap. So love is always going to be around for ourselves. I don't know if you were in the room when I was giving that reading to Brittany about all that universal God force love. And all we have to do is look at things in the most simplistic way of the energy of love and what real love is. And once we find like those blessings here that you got, it's like counting the blessings one by one, walking away from things that you think are bringing you down. That's a really good aspect to do. But yeah, you will, of course you will, but move away from certain ideas about soon and what love is and meeting people. You can think of all different ways of doing that and connecting that. You will, obviously, but you've got to see that happening within your vision. Have you made space for that special person within your room, within your house, or is it too many things around you? Sometimes setting up two mugs, close together, and there's all sorts of ways of doing it. But you will obviously find love soon, but count your blessings one by one before they actually, just be grateful for where you are now and accept on a higher level. And obviously, get some rose quartz. Rose quartz is always good to have for self-love, for holding and just achieving. Yeah, of course you will. Absolutely. So I think that's okay. So thank you to new members and our moderator. Right then. Hello, Sahu. How are you? Oh, right. So thank you. So yeah, I've been a bit busy this morning, so that's good. So we're going to do the spiel. So thank you for being here, guys. Remember to like the video. People have been lazy not doing that, I noticed. Please like the video. Next comes donations. Donations do take high priority within my room on Cash App, PayPal or Superchat. If you are going to donate on PayPal, thank you very much. Please select friend. Next comes our wonderful channel members. Channel members have pressed the join button next to the subscribe button. They realise now it's only £1.99 a month to subscribe. They get 3 cards instead of 2 in every live session. And they always get priority. So random questions picked. So please keep putting your questions down, guys. If I can't see your question, I can't do your question. So Shruti, hello. Will your boss confirm the recovery of your laptop to the team? You could always ask the boss, Shruti. That seems a funny question, but let's have a look. Let's have a look. Hello, Divine Goddess. How are you? Hiya, Pritha. How are you? And Sahu. Right. He's not doing it. I would get the laptop and bang it over his head. Right. What a stupid person. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. What a stupid boss. He made them boss. How stupid. What a weird boss. Crazy boss. Right, okay. I don't know what's taking so long other than 2 reverse cards. So we've got the 2 of Wands. So I don't think they've got money to fix it. So, yeah, whatever's gone on, no, it's just not. I don't know why. I would actually ask the boss and go, why? We got the star card, so there is kind of no hope. So I don't know why the laptop It's not logical at all. It's absolutely zero logical. So yeah, it's like I changed the boss. In fact, I changed the job with that. Absolutely useless boss. Can you not go to the higher boss? Can you not go to the boss's boss and say, we need a laptop, we need to do our work? That's crazy, that is. Crazy. Sahu, your ex AK feeling for you. Let's have a look at Sahu, your ex Aka. Thank you, Silly Cliff, for being here, and good night to you. Thank you for staying up. Thank you for becoming a new channel member. Lots of love to you. See you again soon. Do check out the channel membership only videos. Sahu, let's have a look at your ex. How is AK feeling for you? Sweet dreams. How are they feeling to what? Right, okay. So they've got to understand that a little bit more action needs to be of understood value. So maybe they're not really taking the necessary action to express what's going on, but they're certainly learning how to. So yeah, give it a little bit more time for Sahu and Aka, AK. Right, Shrish T, current feelings of why towards you. No contact for Shrishti. Okay, yeah. Current feelings of why towards you. This is Shrishti and why's feelings towards you. Remember, guys, like the video. Right, Shrishti and why. No worries, Sahu. Hello, Mac. Right. Okay. I think they're going to really self-assess what has gone on before. I think they're losing hope, though, towards really understanding what's going on. So you really do need a conversation or two to understand exactly what is going on. So maybe they are emotionally withdrawing, maybe they're beating themselves up. So they need to press the refresh button, so to speak, with that. Yeah, so maybe they're losing a little bit of oomph in that, Shrishti. Pritha, do you think Rafid is talking to other girls? Right, Rafid. Okay, let's have a look. Pritha, is Rafid talking to other girls? No worries. Right, let's have a look. Pritha and Rafid. Do we think Rafid is talking to other girls? Exactly. People like to have a lot of patience today, but that's the nature of the game. Donations take priority as well as channel members. Please like the video, guys. Pritha, I don't think they can be bothered with other girls at the moment. I think I told you that time before. Did I or did I not? I told somebody that. Four of cups, there are opportunities, but no, they're kind of staying away from that. They need patience with themselves. I think they're trying to learn how to cope with themselves, especially with emotional partners and things like that. So, no, they've had enough of relationships at the moment. Can't be bothered at the moment. It's too much. They might like to look. We all like to look. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no. No, I don't think so, Pritha. Not today. Hello, Avantika. How are you doing? How are you doing? Changing job or location in the coming months? Whoa, Avantika. Hello, Avantika. Let's have a look at Avantika. Remember, donations do take... Good, I'm glad. Donations do take priority on Cash App, PayPal, or Superchat. If you are going to do PayPal, thank you very much. Please select friend. Thank you. Gina Lee, thank you very much. What is your question? Thank you for the donation. Have you got a question, Gina Lee? Charlie Bear! Hello, I didn't see you sneaking in there. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. It's up there. Oh, so you want me to scroll? Oh, I don't mind scrolling. Oh, here we are. Oh, found it. Right. Should I quit your job at the cats? What do you mean? What do you mean? Quit your job? What do you mean at the cats? Are you looking after cats and you think you should quit? I am very unhappy with how the management treats me. They villainize me and are catty and jealous. Well, I personally have a theory. If somebody does not value me or the company or whatever, I leave. I always leave. But let's have a look. Yeah, no. There's no point hanging around somewhere like that, is it, Gina Lee? I'm doing on Gina Lee at the moment because they do take priority. They have donated. Right, let's have a look at Gina Lee. Let's change the cards. No, let's keep them. Right. Right, Kate, while I'm doing this donation reading, can you just tell people about the channel membership, please? Thanks. Right. Repeatedly. Thanks. Right, Gina Lee, sorry to hear this. This is a horrible situation, which I'm pretty sure most of us suffer through. But it's not nice going through it. I'm just having a look for well, you got that twice. Oh, right, okay. Princess Aquarius, hi, how are you? Good to see you. So for Gina Lee, obviously, you know, this is very difficult job. It's really not nice. It's the Cinderella effect. It really is, isn't it? It's like pushing things, no matter what you do, no matter what you don't do. You're always going to be persecuted here. It's no fun at all. You didn't need me to tell you that. There are two aspects to this. You've got not only the King of Cups, but you've also got the Queen of Cups. So this is quite interesting because we've got this energy of, do you fully trust yourself? You are giving a lot, but that trust isn't back. And it's like how you feel on a kind of level that if this isn't your true calling, this particular workplace, and it kind of makes you feel very kind of sunken here with that, and you absolutely don't trust anybody around you, then that's kind of one of your answers. I always do see this card as sitting here and knowing what it is that you want on an emotional level and asking for more, not necessarily of your boss or the situation, but what you can give, what you're passionate about. Things do happen for a reason, and it does make us stronger and value ourselves. When we put up with situations, we're not valuing ourselves at all. So this is why the Queen of Cups says, what do you want to hold within your passion, within your heart? So also, Gina, we've got the Patience card. You know, it's always good to look at other options. Definitely many options here within this. So maybe get your CV out or look for other jobs in the meantime, just to see what's out there and to make a very sensible decision. But have patience with that. Right, we've got two not so good cards here. We've got the Four of Cups. It's always kind of thing, yeah, you do have a job, which is good, but it's like, it's just making me depressed. And yeah, it is. It's no good, is it? It's just no good at all. But both these cards still have something, which obviously you do have. So there must be something within the job that it is quite okay. Maybe the money's all right, it pays the bills or whatever. But when we have the Five of Cups, it's always about moving away. So moving away to make something more connected. So that's exactly what could be one of the decisions that you need to make within that. Should I move away from your job kind of thing? The money is super. Oh, lucky. Well, that's one thing. So moving away, should you find something that this is the Hierophant, so find something you do find more substantial on the, sometimes we do need to take a little bit of a pay cut just for our peace of mind. I mean, what's more in health, what's more important? Health. Believe you me, if you ain't got health, we ain't got money. Do you know what I mean? So finding that peace within your heart is very essential. You've also, funnily enough, got Seven of Pentacles. Again, it was reversed. So don't be too impatient about jumping ship, but find a new job if that's what you've decided to actually do. Definitely. The Lover's card is reversed. It's like you can't make this decision. So really look at the things in a higher value. Go back to the Queen of Cups about what you really do want on an emotional level. It is going to be difficult, but if you keep pushing and pushing, you will find something. But you do have to share yourself a little bit more. And it's about get yourself out there. Obviously, you've worked for a period of time within this. So I don't know if you're in a country where with references. In my country, all references when you start and when you finish, and nothing in between. So as long as you're sharing yourself out with CVs and whatnot, you should be able to land a good job. Should you know? So it is entirely up to you about that. But remember, health is everything, and when emotional health, it can make you kind of suffer quite a lot with where you are. So it's where you place your value, really, Gina. Does that make sense? Thank you, Gina. Charlie Bear. Right. Yeah, donations are still open, Farah. If you make a donation, Farah, can you choose friend, please? The friend option. I would appreciate that a lot. Yeah, good luck in that. Nobody likes, well, I don't. I don't know about any other people. Nobody likes it when we're not respected at work. And you can see, you can kind of tell when a company is going in that vein, and you think, it's just no good, is it? So thank you for being here. Yeah, well, if you do dread going there, look for a different job. It's obvious, isn't it? It's no good at all, because it does make us suffer inside, and then it ruins the rest of your life, doesn't it? It's sometimes it's better to actually take a little bit of a less pay cut. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Farah, for the donation. Yeah, I saw that. Can you pop your question down, sweetheart? Thanks. Oh, you found a new guy. Oh, emotional balance. Let's have a look at that. Just doing a donated reading at the minute for Farah, and then we'll do Princess Aquarius. Right, let's have a look at Farah. Hamad. Hamad is a new guy. Where did you find him? Was he sitting under a rock? Thank you, Farah M. We're going to do your reading now. Okay, Baked Cake. Thank you very much, Baked Cake. Enjoy your cup of coffee or juice or anything else. Right, Farah, let's have a look. Hamad, will you give you emotional balance for Farah? Let's have a look for Farah. Okay. The big rock of the internet. Oh, it's a big rock, isn't it? It's a big rock, that internet. That big rock. I found my husband on the internet as well. It's a big rock, as I said. Big rock. Because you guys at the moment don't think two hoots about finding someone on the internet these days. Back about 20 or so years ago, it was like, oh, internet. Hamad and Farah. Hamad and Farah. Let's have a look. Gonna be nosy. Right, okay, so that's different. Right, okay, so what's going on with this situation? Right. Will I give you emotional? What? It's the way you ask the questions. So I just did the two things together. I think you two can learn how to really see the opportunity and run with it. Really take the opportunity and really kind of understand what it is that you both need to learn to grow within your heartfelt. So don't be closed off about it. Kind of open it up. You do have justice on your side. Whereas every other circumstance for the two of you probably didn't work out that good. The justice is being able to understand that sometimes newness is the bestness. So taking that kind of aspect with the justice card is saying, yeah, you both deserve it. Come on, you two, get on the plan. So I think this has a sense that you both don't want to be on your own. You definitely want to share these activities. And I think you both can kind of work with that. So when you've got this card, it is about probably you don't have to be over anxious, but you do both need to understand the importance of what it is that you're bringing to the table, kind of thing. So really focusing on the aspects of the joining together is essential. I think in a way, they will find it difficult to express exactly what they do want at times. But remember, you've got the justice, and that's always a slow process. This was reversed. So it's like those special messages might come a little bit delayed at times. However, they see you as a fantastic person. With a lot of growth. I'm just wondering about this one with the Four of Cups. The opportunity might not always be there when you need it. So kind of don't get over anxious about that. So some people don't think that they have to message every day, every hour, every 2 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Uh, so just be cool. But the opportunity is definitely there for them to express what it is that they need to do. So moving on from that, we've got the Queen of Swords. Sometimes with the Queen of Swords, and you did come across as the Queen of Pentacles, but with the Queen of Swords, they may actually internalize a lot of things that they need to actually express. So don't be surprised sometimes if they don't communicate, if they're a little bit harsh at times with what they do communicate. It's just a learning process. If we go back to the start, this is a total learning process. So kind of believe what they say when they say it. Like things like, oh, I've never done this before or whatever. It is a kind of a ground for them to explore a little bit better. And here with the Two of Wands, it's almost like develop the friendship first. That's the most important thing. So really do that on big. But yeah, you've got the Knight of Cups again. Two Knights of Cups, and this is the right time. That was upside down. This is the right way. So you're definitely going to have some form of love coming from this. It's quite exciting. It always is exciting. So the two things that you need to remember is that justice sometimes is slow, but the beginning is quite exciting. But just enjoy it. Just enjoy the flirtiness of it and everything. And hopefully things can become a bit more grounded. So yeah, it has potential. I'm not saying it's the greatest of potential at the moment, but it does have a sense of newness, oneness, and all the rest of it, and I think it's quite nice, really. So just enjoy it. It's quite fun to be flirty and out there, and all the rest of it. I'll tell you what, Farah, because you always do donate, I'm going to give you one of these cards as well for Farah, just to see what's going on in your new love with Hammond. Yeah, I saw that, Avantika. Thank you. Just pop your question down, please. So, retreat. So, there was a sense where you two might spend a lot of time together doing that. So, it is important to spend time in a retreat. Remember, this was upside down. So when this comes up as well, it's like getting to know the individuals on a one-to-one basis. So perhaps if you do get to meet this person, and I have a feeling you are, then, you know, just spend that quality time together, really getting to know that person. Yay, that's quite nice, isn't it? Good luck anyway. As I said, don't lose hope. Don't let anyone give you a negative farah about meeting people on the internet. I've been married to my husband for 15 years now. I met them on the internet, so it works. No, thank you for being here as always. I remember when you do pay on PayPal, guys, to pay as a friend, please. Thank you. Right, let's have a look. What are Avantika? What is your question, please? Yay! It's quite exciting. I'm really pleased for you because you've struggled for a bit. Time you had something a little fluffy. Do you know what I mean? A little bit of fluff. Avantika, what's your question, please? Right, we're just on a donated reading of Avantika. For Avantika Raghav, which is this pink deck name? I love that deck. Which deck? Oh, that deck. The rip-off deck of the century. This is this one. This particular deck is a rip-off. It's not the original, but that's all you can do because it's out of stock. So this is called the Romance Angels. It is good. I need another one. This is a bit overexpired. It is a lovely deck. God knows why they stopped it out of print. I would absolutely love an original, but this is a complete rip-off, which the Chinese do for every single pack. And then once you realise you keep buying rip-off packs, you have to go and then try and find the original pack. I've done that many times. It's annoying. But this is the only one you can get. I haven't seen this. This would be hundreds and hundreds of pounds if it was real. Right. Yeah, it is. It's a rip-off one. Right, okay. Let's see if you're going to be changing jobs. Very exciting. Right, let's see if you're going to change job and location in the coming months. I can't believe this. I actually did on TikTok a changing job location. It was this one. I said, wow. I did a TikTok video of that new location. So it was only yesterday I did that. So it is funny how a lot of people do want to move location and jobs. So it's obviously what's happening at the moment. But let's see individually for you, Avantika. Big cake. Yay, you're here. Smiley smile. Right, people are going to be annoyed in a minute. Right, Avantika, which... Oh, I've done that. Right, changing... Changing job. Let's have a look. Changing the job. Yeah. Okay, I'll have a look. Changing job by the end of the year. Let's have a look. Thank you, Sandy Wee. If you put your question down, that's absolutely fine. Put your question down. Anyone else wants to donate, please donate to friend on PayPal, please, and then put your question down. Thank you. Right, we're just doing donated readings now for Advantica and Thandi. Okay. Advantica, change your jobs. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, Thandi. Right, let's see if we're changing jobs. And I'm going to give you a mermaid as well, Beth. Right, okay, so changing jobs, let's have a look. So it does have an element here where, with the King of Coins reversed, it's like own who you are as a person. It's vitally important to know that you do have a quality about you where you need to lead your career and value into something more. So face the challenge and really look at that challenge. It's not by the end of the year or next year or this year. It's what can you do right now to make this happen? Really believe the value in yourself. Because here with the Seven of Pentacles, one has to have not only patience with yourself and the value of what you are, but also understand what it is you're trying to achieve. So sometimes some things may take a little bit longer than first looked at. But if you really go, oh, maybe I could do something different, completely different, as in maybe look at something that you're good at to be able to lead by example. I always see the King of Pentacles, even when it is reversed, as such a good card, self-employment and things like that. So maybe if you think, oh, what am I good at? What could I do? And if that suits, that suits. But really do see yourself as being higher than you actually value yourself now. That's the problem. That's the stuck energy. Soon as you value yourself a little bit more, then the energy will just go whoosh like that really fast. So we've also got the Nine of Wands. So it means you do have to take action. Okay, rejection, no one likes it. Oh, there are no opportunities. No one likes that. But push forward. Do you know, everything in the universe that we ever wanted is there. We just got to go for it. So when we sit doing nothing, it's not going to happen. So we really have to take that energy and push forward quite significantly. So it's about being a little bit real as well here with the Six of Cups. Maybe if you want to do something which you are passionate about, those happy times, simplistic times. This is about children and laughter and fun. So put the fun factor back into what you are good at leading. Do you want to work with children? Do you want to work in making people feel happy? Do you know what? All those kind of things is a really great way of looking at things. But be realistic in your goals and add value to that. And your inner child also is trying to connect you to the right job at the right time. So that's nice as well. And allow yourself to be happy. You know, you have the ability to make yourself happy. That's important. If you're not feeling happy in jobs and things like that, you've got to move forward to do that. So yeah, we know it's difficult, but finding with the Ten of Swords, this was reversed, which is interesting. Do look at things completely different. So it's almost like when you overthink things, or think you're not good enough, or there's no situation, or there's no ability, that's exactly what you get. You have to see, like, I know, just say, I know I will get that perfect situation for me. And then it'll appear, and then you'll get it. So it is about that determination moving through, and you've got feelings. So one of these things was that when you feel emotional, find that inner child within you that wants to be happy. What was your ambition as a child? And really push through that, really connect to that. Oh yeah, I always wanted to do this. Or, oh, if my inner child, if I was a child right now, with all the different job opportunities around, what would it want to do? Yeah. So really get connected on a feel factor, and then really push that. So the answer is yes, you will, but you've got to reconnect to that special aspect within yourself. Does that make sense? Right. So now we're on Thundy. So hopefully that helps. Right, we're doing a donated quick reading for Thandi Sibranda. Thank you for the donations, people. Thank you for being a channel member. Thank you to my moderator, Big Kate, for being a fantastic moderator. Right, we're on a donated reading of Thandi Sibranda. Are Val and I meant to fix things and be together long term? Right, let's have a look at that very quickly. Size of the donation is always the size of the reading, generally. Sometimes I go over, but yeah. Right, let's have a look. Thank you, Fundy. Let's have a look. Right, okay. So one of the messages, Thandi, is let your friends help you. So they'll probably understand your situation so much more, and how things have happened, and reacting and things like that. So everyone on the outside always kind of sees things from their point of view. Sometimes we can listen to friends, and they've got their opinions about what should and shouldn't happen. But you yourself, your own intuition, will actually know what it is to be right or wrong about doing these certain things. It is a struggle, to say the least. The journey of you and Val together is a little bit of a struggle. It does need a little bit of healing. So, yeah, it is important to do that, very much so. I think there is an aspect where you can heal a relationship if you two actually want it to be healed. You do also have the Hierophant, which does show that they're connected to. So you are good friends, you are good kind of spiritual companions. You've probably had past life relationships together, kind of thing. And that's what maybe one of these lessons is to actually learn. And also, you do have the Justice card as well. So sometimes with justice, we never really know the ending of what could or couldn't happen. But if you are connected, I think you two could be able to understand each other to work things out. So even though it's hard, maybe it is definitely worth trying to heal a relationship, just for even closure and things like that. It's always good to understand ourselves and others in these circumstances. But you will get justice and you will get a better connection. But these two might be completely separate from Val, and it might just mean if you clear things up and understand yourself and them better, that you can move to a better, more committed, loyal relationship. So hopefully that makes sense. Right, okay. So now, Bake Cake, thank you very much for being here, Bake Cake, as my moderator. Well, sorry I can't get to all of your readings today. I have been on for 2.5 hours and I've got some personal private readings to do today. So I must get on with that. Sorry about that. So hopefully I'll be on later on today. Thank you all for being here and we'll see you again next time. Do take care. Thank you. Bye.